What's up, everyone? It's Creative Gamers back, and today, after releasing the prior reaction trailer, the prior reaction video for the final Tears of the Kingdom trailer, we will now be doing a analysis video for the trailer. Let's get right into it. Okay, so it starts off with zooming in on all the sky islands that has come out of the ground or just went there somehow. I don't know if it came out of the ground or that. And then we see this massive sky island above all the others that I think it's higher than all the others. And then Death Mountain with spitting out malice again. And I think right there, that's one of the new towers. Right there where my cursor is. Then over here we see a construct defending the land against a choo-choo. And then another construct chopping a tree, which I think he's using wood to survive. This shot is just epic, I'm just going to say that. And then we see this temple behind him that we've seen in like pretty much all the trailers. And I think that's one of the dungeons in the game. And then over here we can see those green spiral things that I think are used for fast travel. And then over here we have another imprint on the ground, a glowing imprint that we've seen in the prior trailers, more malice over here. And then a group of sky islands in a circle shape over here. And then another glowing imprint over here. There's another tower over there, a group of islands. Okay, here we can see another unknown tower. These pieces of like bricked stone has been appearing all around the land of Hyrule. And over here we can see a massive stone donut that is like over here. I think that's not Twin Peaks. That's near Hateno Village, I think, because we can see a building over here. And then getting into Hateno Village, we can see that it's definitely changed quite a bit. We're getting a much more mushroom vibe, like here, mushrooms there, mushroom here, mushroom there. Which is this is the armor shop, the general store, and the dye shop over here. And then over here we have another mysterious tower. Over here in the central town square of Hyrule Castle ruins, we can see that the people of the Hylians of Hyrule have they built new settlements in their prior living space. So I think they're trying to get their kingdom back up. Then over here we can see more of the green spiral and that giant stone donut I was talking about, which it's giving me like vibes that it's the entrance to something or something. And then over here we have platforms, lots of platforms. It's definitely not a big Bokoblin camp, it's much bigger than that. We can see some Zonai statues and towering islands over here, and a giant smoke of cloud. Now this part's interesting. In Gerudo Desert, we can see a giant rising dungeon temple. You heard me right. That confirms dungeons, and so does the other Sky Dungeon, which I think is 2 out of 7, because we saw 7 tiers in the first official trailer. But this is the confirmation of dungeons. You heard me right. But then it cuts to Hyrule Castle rising out of the ground, which I think symbolizes Ganondorf. Because if, like, that temple was in the Gerudo Desert, right? And then Ganondorf was once the king of the Gerudo, and then it cuts out to him. So I think that Ganondorf also rose the temple for something. And we could see a bunch of meteors falling from the sky. And we see people down here of like terrified of this happening. Bro's like over here like, ah! And then we see Ganondorf, the back of Ganondorf. And yes, this is the prior ending shot of the last trailer. And now we see that Link misses. And she actually does fall. Which is, I don't know. I don't know how this story is gonna go. It's unpredictable. Okay, getting back on track. We can see another imprint of a Zonai glowing thing over here. It looks like a Zonai person, I think, because right here's the arms, and that's the hand, the head, the body, and its legs sitting down. I think he's sitting down there, and then these dunes sinking into the ground. I don't know what that is, and then we can see Link over there. This is the third temple that I think this is the third out of 7 temples that this is the Death Mountain Temple. This is like a massive underground lava temple, which is 3 out of 7. One in the Gerudo, Death Mountain, and the Sky one. This is a flying ship that's coming towards Link, and then you can see other of them, which honestly kind of gives me Wind Waker vibes, but it's obviously made by the Rito because we can see the feathers as whatever those things are. And then we can see Link that he can go in a flying bubble, which is awesome. This is giving me security guard vibes, that you have to make it through because you're not supposed to be there. It's probably guarded or something, and I think that's the entrance to another boss fight down there. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. I didn't see this in the prior time watching it. This is a thing that's moving the giant stone donut with a bunch of, like... I'm not going to say it, but with a bunch of those things. And, this is moving the giant stone, which probably when you move something, it'll activate something, which is probably going to be the entrance to a temple, like I said. Then Link is going up with the Sheikah Slate. You heard me right. He still has the Sheikah Slate, apparently. But I don't know how it's going to be used, though, with the new Zonai abilities. You can see that it's Sheikah right there. And he's rising the Sheikah technology up into something, which is completely unexpected. I thought Sheikah technology was going to be gone. And then this is insane. This is either the mysterious figure from the first trailer, or, like... It's not a Rito, but it looks like it has a beak, so, like, I don't know. Or it's just a completely new villain, maybe. Wait, he has Zonai stuff. He's giving me villain vibes, but he's probably just a new character. Then we see this construct coming out of the wall in what looks like an elevated, like, structure at night, and this is obviously a boss coming out of the wall and probably the end of a temple. And then we see this, the Sanctum, which you can see a bunch of white sparkles that are just all over the place. But it seems that the what are they called? The I don't know what they're called, but these things are like they're rebuilt. They're not ripped apart. I think this is either the entrance to a very important part or the entrance to a final boss, maybe in the prior game. That's probably unlikely, actually, but it's probably something important. And then we see this.
We rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
We see this figure. He is obviously a Zonai figure because of the style. And then he puts his arm on her shoulder, and then in the next cut, it is the arm that caught Link in the E3 2021 trailer and gave him the powers that I think Zelda says, please, lend him your power. I think she was talking to this guy who gave Link his arm abilities.
Link.
Then we see this shot of Link holding a fuse, Royal Shield, and Royal Claymore at the same time, fighting what looks like a stronger tier of constructs. And then this is the globe from earlier, like, that was floating in the sky. I don't know what it is, but it might be the entrance to a dungeon. Now that was a Goron, I think. because of the armor, and that was a Goron attacking him. So this might be like fighting a Goron to see if you're worthy of strength, sort of like Twilight Princess, maybe? But I don't know what else it is. And then we see a new Rito character that's following Link around in the Rito Kingdom. They're probably on. This is probably one of the main quests to get the Rito dungeon. And then we can see Link riding a horse, carrying people on a carriage he made because of the. We can see that because of the green glue. Use the recall ability. And then we see this epic rocket leading to somewhere. And then this looks like to be a mid-boss of some sort in the underground Death Mountain Temple with a construct. And over here we see a massive skeleton, which looks like a Moblin head. And then we see this, the stone talus with the Bokoblin camp on top of it from the E3 2021 trailer, fighting a giant mech that Link made. You heard me right. A mech with a laser launcher at the side of it, Link on top of it controlling it, and a bunch of platforms built together to make a prism with wheels on the bottom. Oh my god, that is awesome, I just have to say. That's a ruby arrow. And then he turns on this thing that, this seems to be the same power source that he used for the car, which he's either right now activating it, destroying the camp, or making something. Then we see Link skydiving and the new Rito character with a massive ice monster coming out of the ground. That is probably the final boss for the Rito dungeon. And then we see this.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
That is a tear. It is the exact same shape from official trailer number 1. That is one of the tears of the kingdom. And then Ganondorf shoots his mouth into the air, summoning a bunch of villains. And then we see this corrupting Link's arm. Ganondorf. That's Ganondorf. I think he looks insane. Like it's so cool. The design of him is so cool. It looks kind of new, but I thought it was Demise at first because of his giant red hair and his skeleton and a few moments ago. But yeah. That's a mid-boss. And then we see them, the new Rito and Link diving somewhere. Wait a minute.
Okay, let's go!
That is probably the figure from the official official trailer number 1 because of the long ears and the same exact dress style. Then we see Link, I think, forming an army for something because he's not alone, Zelda says.
You are not alone.
Oh wait, and then a giant sky island over there. That looks like a big group of them, so there's probably something important over there.
You are not alone.
Wait, and then
But you are not alone.
this is obviously some sort of mission in the giant sky temple because it looks like a fortress. That's probably a boss over there.
Link.
And then the giant 3-headed fire dragon from the official trailer number 2, which looks sick. It's a boss probably, which will probably give you something in the
Our
end.
final hope. You are our final hope.
And then it goes to the title. But, as you can see in the background, you can see that this is the same cave art from the official trailer number 1, with Link over here and the Bokoblins and Moblins, like, attacking him. But that didn't include Ganondorf, this giant Ganondorf cave art, which means they knew this would happen. Someone knew this would happen, which is maybe time travel, because that's obviously not Calamity Ganon, because he has like the same the head from a few moments ago, and he's leading them into war. So that's obviously important. And then in the final few moments, it goes to this.
Link! You must find me.
Wait a minute. She says you must find him. You must find her. I just realized something. You see the style of those steps on the side? That is the same style on the top of the Sky Fortress in the that we've seen in multiple trailers. Zelda is on top of there. That's what I think, at least.
You must find me.
May 12th. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching this video, and if you haven't seen the prior video of the Tears of the Kingdom final trailer reaction, please go ahead and watch that. Leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.